come help us. Thank you so much. Liko's going to be calling for us tonight, and we are. I have every plan of killing this, horrible hot cold person and moving on to the queen. So, does anybody have any questions before I cue us in? Well, I mean, obviously I'll toss out a ready check too, but.
I do
wonderful.
Real fast. So I'm filling in tank for C. This is Thorn. I am a preceptor for. This is going to be for hallways. First hallway as well, like after TS and after TA.
I believe so. I believe that's where the traps are, but we can. We'll also, of course, need percepting in slimes too. But yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I just leave it on during TS.
If you want to, you can theoretically bring a mimic off someone, and bring an extra percept if you want to pop on TS, which is what I do. But you can also just keep it slotted.
I'm just gonna keep it slotted because I haven't done this before, so I'm just gonna play it safe.
Right. Oh, that was. I did not mean to actually cue us without a ready check. I'm so sorry. My bad.
That was like all of a sudden.
I was like, I'm down, let's go.
We're going in.
Q is your ready check, cutting is a countdown.
The Q is the ready check.
I mean, you have to press yes to go in, right? So.
Yeah, first you do a ready check for the ready check, and then you do the actual ready check, and then you go in.
Alright.
Is everybody ready to press the ready?
Yeah.
Go, ready check.
No, you do a countdown to the ready check. And then
yeah, sorry. Forgot about that.
It's going to be a 30-second countdown. We've got to give people the time to be ready.
My stat does unironically have ready check and second ready check every single time.
All right. Well, everyone is ready. I guess that woke us up. Here we go.
Reiterate my previous request. Can I main tank?
Yeah.
I'll ask again. Can you?
Oh god.
No.
Yes, I can. Please make me main tank.
You can main tank.
Thank you.
Yes, you already been.
Yes, I'm sure you can main tank. Just as long as I get to be warrior gunner when we get to Queen's Guard, I don't give a crap.
Yeah, I like Night Soldier.
Perfect.
Dispelling that guy gives me nightmares. I don't want to do that.
I think I got the wrong memo on what kind of costume party this was.
Okay.
I went Tomb Raider. I could have gone sexy Corum. So
And then I'm sitting here like,
Flip a coin.
I love Dispel.
Alright, I gotta pop my paint.
Yep.
Yeah, prop
Alright,
your
and then-
essences.
We're definitely all pre-popping and then, of course, filling back up at our cache. Please wait for your party leads to confirm everything, and then before you drop down. And if you have any last-minute questions, this is the time.
Oh my god, I have exactly 99. This is a mirror.
Okay, the dance partner should be me, because I have more haste gear and I'm a monk.
Party F, everyone's looking good.
Party A, we can drop down to slimes.
Hey,
That means you can drop down party F whenever.
Party B, I know we all look good, but please don't jump down until I give you the okay. We just want to avoid any mistakes with peers or the like.
Yeah, E's looking good. Yeah, E is E for elephant. It's looking good. See?
Golems, we're gonna have a trap in the southeast room.
Do we have like a mimic target?
We do.
Lico, do you want a fizz range?
Sorry?
Do you want a fizz range to help interrupt?
I'm the blue.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. You were standing. I am
Grammar?
out of it tonight. No, you're fine. Stardust, do you want one?
I've got one.
Awesome. Just double checking.
Yeah. Here's hoping I don't die.
No dying.
Jumbo, you're gonna have the fun job of helping both of our hallway tanks. Yeah, luckily we do have one of them as a paladin.
Water check, posture check, children check.
This is why I don't jump down immediately. I forgot something.
Haste gear check. That is a very good point. Let me make sure I've got
Ooh.
mine.
Imagine putting on your haste gear.
Imagine wearing things.
I'm not. Have you seen me?
Thanks for setting up Slime Server did it while I was doing holster prog.
You're welcome.
Hey Zahar, can you do me a favor?
Yeah, absolutely.
You are Group B, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you mind watching my half on hallway? And I'll go north.
Yeah, not at all.
Thank you.
Looking at all my road tanks bouncing up and down. You are a slime tank, please.
For what it's worth, trap southeast slime side.
Thank you. And my room healers.
Ash Ketchum Costa, it's really good.
Does anyone have any questions? Because I think there's at least one or two people who are new to slimes.
That goes for both sides. If you have any questions, put them in the Yell chat.
Looks like we have one person new. So for the red slimes, we pull them out of the room and out of the way and kill them there. And of course, no AoEs, that sort of thing. You can also, if you have any other questions, just toss them in yell chat for our lovely slime lead.
Seems like the one question I had was answered in party chat. We can go do ready checks.
That goes for both sides. I win. Ready checks on Golem side.
Square, please have a protect.
Cool, that is Slime's ready. I almost did the thing.
That's Golem's ready. We are good to go.
Remember, Slimes, as always, we are doing waves, so it'll be northwest, northeast, southeast, southwest. Please don't run ahead of your Perceptors. Picking up tanks off of 4 is less than ideal. Stance check, food check, vibe check, mic check.
Wait for your Perceptors. We do have a trap in the southeast room that's been found. And a tap in the middle of the hallway.
Alright, red slimes are down. Let's get them out into the hallway.
We need to get those blue slimes pulled apart.
Southeast is where?
We do have all traps for subfront Golem side.
Southeast, do be aware of the explosive trap right in the middle of your door, so. Cool, and after this, we are on a heal free-for-all for slimes.
No, I was laughing at Rare.
It's in a safe
Golems
spot.
are 3 out of 4.
Slime tanks, make sure to report when your room's ready, by the way.
Alvin, I see you. Just want to move a little bit further out of the hallway, just so you're not getting green slime aggro. Northeast, just waiting on you. Let us know when you're ready to go.
Southwest, 4 and holding. About to die. A very painful death.
Luda, you need to be healing.
I died.
Someone, please.
Luda, run to the button. Luda, run to the button.
Run to the button. Keep the
Luda,
tape
go on the button. Luda, go on the button.
Okay, I'm back alive.
Everyone,
Good.
so that is a commit.
Let's commit. Jump on that green, red slime.
GPS,
Iota,
pick up the
Iota
reds
stay
and
in
go.
here. Iota, stay in here just to make sure that the.
Alright, rupturing.
You see the fusion cast before you leave.
Go ahead and stop deep. Let them get it on the let Stardust get it on the button.
All 4 rupturing.
Alright, go ahead and take it out.
Slime healers, as a reminder, please use rescue. Very liberally.
Alright, get onto those ruin golems, stun or sleep them if they start casting Demolish.
Any
Alright.
dead?
C's good.
A's good? You mean B's
The-
good, sorry.
The colored golems are dead. Unfortunately, they didn't make it.
F's in chat for the golems and slimes. Everyone's good, so slimes can pop up.
We look good on Golem side, yeah.
Think so, yeah. You good all. Yeah, the slimes and golems, they were so excited to finally go to TS.
Wasn't really expecting all of you guys to type F in chat.
Yeah. Where is the
Our
person
respects.
who... There they are. They already have the 1 marker on them. Perfect. Stardust, is that you wanting to be off tank? Or? Yeah, well, I mean, you did say... So, 2. And then... I see someone in the middle. Oh, God. Oh, wait, no, it's just the mark. There you go. All right, 1, 2, 3. Now the backup for the back. Okay, no. No, we just. Although it would be funny if you used all 5, but I don't think it would be nice. Funny, but not nice. Yes, sir.
Party B were nice enough to be okay with me not bringing protect. So if someone could get a protect on arc, that would be very.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do any healers still have shell slotted? I mean, I'll do it if I have to. I just don't want to.
Party C, everyone to the right.
Yeah, party C go the right. We'll get
Careful
some
with
shells.
the careful with the aggro. Yeah.
Look, Zahar and I are having fun tonight. Okay, we're cutting loose. We're having some fun healing shenanigans.
I'm not in a pure.
Does anyone have protect slotted that they can put on the C tanks?
Sure. Who's
It's a Thor and Kev. They're to the right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. By the way, some initial things. You know, I call True North relative unless it's like super weird. What else? I tend to call mechanics and combos before they happen, but the callouts for those are different. For example, I might say ground or rings before the actual call for break and sand, or swords before actually calling them out, or barricade mechanic if I'm referring to a knockback or a hide behind. I usually do this mainly for myself, but also if you want, you can also do that to help you plan ahead a little bit better. Let's see. Or is the protection ready? Is the protection been handed out?
Yeah. We did have a question if we want to use healer dots or not.
Oh, do healers dot? Oh gosh.
How many summoners do we have?
It's based on
how
summoners
many
and bards.
summoners and bards do we have? Let's see.
I'm not seeing a bunch of pets flying around.
I'm the only bard I see in my party.
I think you're the only bard.
We can use Trinity Seeker
3 or
as a
4
test bed.
summoners and a bard. Yeah, we can use Trinity Seeker as a test bed.
When Flare Star goes away, I will let you know.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe start with dots. And then tell me if the flare star explodes.
I'll tell you right now, Zahar and I are dotting whether you tell us to or not, because
no,
that's fine.
double pump actions.
That's fine.
You're not healers. What are you talking about? Your icon's obviously red.
Party C has no healer.
Green DPS Chads. Green
Wait,
DPS
what?
Chads.
What are you talking about? We got Clemency and Aurora.
That's true. Not just paladins.
Healer shall be 3, but my uptime. No.
Look, if at least 2 of you aren't dead, I'm saving that'll be 3 till the end of the fight. Nothing personal. I got glares to do.
I can't believe Team C is dead before they even they died to the first raid wide.
Look, I'll block Temperance for you on the opener.
Rare came in here fully expecting to sacrifice blood to the Blood Lily.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, thanks for the reminder. I need a Blood Lily. Cool,
Okay,
ready to go.
so yeah, we're doing dots. Oh god, we're doing
Dumps everything.
we're doing dots this time. I think I'm gonna do some ready checks to begin. Since we did have a little bit of memory and then protection mishaps, I guess.
You ready?
I promise for the rest of the run I will be fully prepared. It's just unfortunate.
It's fine.
I brought my response
A,
folder.
B, C, E, F,
D.
and D.
Oh, 30 seconds?
Yeah. Go ahead and do 30-second
check.
countdown. Sans check? Oh yeah, the checks. Do we have markers? Yeah, we do have markers. Good.
Zahar, you better be popping tinctures.
Oh.
I guess. Food too?
Yep.
Oh my god, are you guys parsing?
You're damn right.
I think I just overrode it better.
Alright, Trinity Seeker starts off with a raid wide. Oh! He's looking. There we go. He's looking at us. Raid wide. Followed by somewhat of a filler cast and the first swords of the day. That was spooky. He was facing towards me. We're gonna start off. Let's see. Left, right, right, left. Left, right, right, left. Followed by seasons. The orb is at 2. Alright, that might be followed. No, front, back, or under the boss. Front, back, or under the boss. Followed by a tank buster sequence, so get ready for that. First up in the sequence is a shared tank buster. Shared tank buster, careful, careful. And then a cast and a solo tank buster. He's doing his macro, Dex macro, followed by chains. Chains and a barricade mechanic. And it's gonna be chains and hide, if I'm correct. Yeah.
Yep.
Chains and hide behind a barricade. Alright. Next up, we have if it dashes in a barricade mechanic. So get ready for that combo. If it dashes will start out on D, rotating clockwise and getting knocked back to the barricade at 1. Get knocked back to the barricade at 1. Good job. Next up is a raid wide, followed by a line stack. Line stack, I guess, towards C if possible. That would be a nice one. Nice line stack. He's gonna do his Seeker Beam, patent pending. There we go. Next up are some line AoEs. He's hard telegraphed, so fairly easy to dodge. Alright, just dodge these line AoEs, and then we have a ground mechanic. It's gonna be sand. Sand, go to sand. Alright, we're gonna do that twice in a row, but this time with Earth Shakers. Next ground mechanic is Brick. Brick and Earth Shakers. Brick and Earth Shakers. Take those away from the party, please. Next up, we have Sand. Sand and Earth Shakers. Move those away from the party. Away from the party! Next up, some more line AoEs. And position it for some intercards. Position for some intercards, careful. Raid wide. And we should be heading to intercards of the boss. Intercards of the boss. His position is a little bit off. His rotation, not quite so much. Great job. Our next combo is going to be if it dashes and swords. If it dashes and swords. We're starting on B, rotating counterclockwise. It's going to be left, left, right, right. Left, left, right, right. Seasons of Mercy. The orb is a 1. Yeah, orb is a 1. Get away from that expanding flower, everyone. Chains! Chains are next. Followed by a raid wide and tankless. Break those chains. Everyone. Raid wide. And then a solo tankless. Our next combo wombo, or wombo combo, is gonna be a ground mechanic and swords. Ground mechanic and swords. Okay. Right, left, left. Right, left, left. Starting on brick, starting on brick. Ending on sand, ending on sand. Have one final ground mechanic, and it's brick. Go to brick. These some mercy with some line AoEs, so be careful with those line AoEs. And the expanding flower. Whoa. Another phase transition. You have LB3, you can LB3 soon. There's a raid wide. Front, back, or under the boss? Front, back, or under the boss? Our next wombo combo is going to be a barricade mechanic, followed by some swords, and then chains. You can feel free to LB3 now, yes. It's going to be a knockback. Knockback to the south, preferably. The southern one. Gonna be south, north, north, south. Oh, by chains. By chains. Healers LP3, there's a raid wide. You can do it now. There is another wombo combo here. We have a ground and a barricade mechanic, but we probably kill before then. And he's dead, watch out for the traps. And res any down people.
I swear I moved. I did not move. Okay, oh thank god it only took like
May I ask what happened? I was tanking.
Who?
Luna. Flare Star.
Yeah, so he said I got confused with his call, so I moved to all the wrong places on the last.
What happened? Sorry, did you get confused on something? On where?
Yeah, you said the swords in a way that I'm not used to, so I went to all the places that you called that apparently where the swords were.
Yeah, but that's
Wait, you were main
tanking. It was my fault.
Yeah, maybe I got the perspective wrong or something.
Yes, very careful with the main tank. If you're the main tank, you do the opposite of my calls.
Or
the swords.
Yeah,
you can also just
fucked
spin
it up
your
at the
camera
end.
in
What a
such a way
wasted
that then it's
resistance, Razor.
Yeah, sorry, Mr. Main Tank.
That was literally
I usually don't mention it because it comes with the job of like following all the calls.
Literally a
calls
perfect
north
run
south
for me.
true north for south.
Besides getting hit once and then dying to the stupid sword. He was at 1 HP. He was at 1 HP, but we couldn't kill him.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I could have played better.
You're fine. You're fine.
I could have played better. I could have played better.
Trying to see like there's a way. I was like trying to think if there's a way to also help you, but then that would mean calling the opposite.
No, don't worry about it.
No.
I just gotta get used to it.
It's fine. Yeah.
No, I got my re-raiser worked and I just immediately provoked it back.
Okay. About the flare star, did it get cold? Did it disappear? Did it die? Or did you not? Weren't able to because.
As far as I know, it didn't pop, but Doggo will be the ultimate test because I will be paying closer attention to it.
Okay, I guess we can do another test with
is the duelist starting already?
The duelist has already started, I think.
Okay.
So we do Eorzea time. Because, well, I mean, countdown might get screwed.
Okay. 10, 9.
Well,
8,
that works.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Perfect. Okay, so Daho is starting up with some ground AoEs, a couple set of ground AoEs, and I'm having a little bit of lag. Oh no. Ah, no, it's fine. Couple sets of ground AoEs. Careful with these ground AoEs. Careful with these ground AoEs. They are the true Halloween terror. He's gonna charge twice. Follow his second charge. Gonna be somewhere south of the arena. Dodge the conal AoE, please. Next up are some line AoEs, and the next cast bar is Spit Flame, so numbers. Get ready for those numbers. Alright, Spit Flame, Spit Flame. Go to an appropriate marker. Kill an ad near that marker. Wait for Dahu to spit on you. Go to the right, then to the left. No beams. Followed by getting knocked back to a safe spot. Or gap close like a gamer. Ha! 5 rotating conal AoEs.
Gap close is so difficult.
1, 2 to a safe. 3, 4, 5, 6. I got you. Okay, sorry, it was Halloween. I had to. The ad sequence is next. There I see 2 tethers on the tank.
Take it off.
I see 4 tethers on the tank. And I see 6 tethers on the tank. Make sure you're doing the you see the provoke sequence. Kill those ads, kill those ads, kill those ads. That we have some line AoEs and ground AoEs. Careful with those. You can start building your gauge. It's just a step to the left, and then a jump to the right. There we go. All by numbers. Numbers, everyone.
I already have 1.
I think he might... Oh, just in case. Oh, sorry. Oh! That's fine.
Too strong.
Can confirm that buffs are not getting cold.
Yeah, I did see that flare star also. So, possibly...
buffs are okay.
Yeah. Also, I'm glad he decided to be merciful and allow me to do the meme call out, because I needed to do the the reference for Halloween.
You should have followed up with "Let's do the time walk again."
Oh, let's do the time. Well, yeah, I should have committed.
By the way, every time I do my shenanigans here on Queensguard, I die. Tanks, please spam your ranged.
Oh no, the shenanigans at the start.
And this isn't even the duelist speaking. You have basically 2 duelists going to be popping off.
Oh yeah, the flare star and the. Oh gosh.
I'm doing shenanigans. I'm not just flare starring.
Gotta BRB.
Oh right. Yeah, we also do need some assignments and everything.
I'll be right back though.
Cassian with Rend, if you want to split it up, you can. Or you can both just keep your rotation. There's no real wrong answer. We'll move DPS as we need to.
Okay, so I see the 2 tanks for, the robot, the guard, have been assigned.
Oh, should I stop streaming?
Huh?
I'll stop streaming. Nobody's watching.
I mean, you can leave it on if you want. I don't know. And then tank number 3, Yame. Only if you're comfortable. You can off tank in a way for one of them, so be the backup for one of those pairs. Just decide which one. You can do it by yourself if you want. As for the turrets, we have Thorn left turret. We have a north one, a south 2. Do we have a right turret or an east turret? I don't think we do. Who wants to get almost deleted by a turret?
All techs should be volunteering for a job.
I can take the right. I can take the right turret.
Much. Okay, yeah. Good. And then I think we need a north. Oh no, North 2 was called. Well, I mean, it had a question mark. But I'm gonna assume that was. Yeah. Sorry, I saw the question mark. I was like, not sure. So. Yeah, there we go. I think we have our tank assignments done. As for healer assignments, look at the image posted in Discord. Any tanks? Oh yeah, refreshes on protects, and make sure everyone has their image up for. Well, healers have their image up for the reflect.
I don't see North 2 tanks.
And the it was called it was called way earlier. It's more
Burnsfolk.
Burns. Yep. Just had a question mark. Yeah, and healers, make sure you remember your special boys. And wait, what do you mean? What are you doing? Wait. Are you a?
I may have misheard. I thought you said my name.
Oh, no, it's Warren.
Warren, got it.
Yeah. Okay, I did see a BRB earlier too. So I think I'll do some ready checks while I put up the markers up. Are these the markers? They are indeed the markers. Oh, you're back? Well, I mean, I'm still, I don't know, I like doing ready checks. Just in case something terrible happens. A, B, C, D, E, and then F has a question.
Yep, F is just waiting on our tanks to get
protect. Is F ready now?
We're
Is
good.
there another F tank that needs it? Oh, okay, no, they're good.
Oh, Friday. Oh my gosh, perfect. All right, I think we are ready for a countdown then.
Okay. 30 seconds.
Yep. Yes, we do. All right, the boys TM start out with a double raid wide, as in 2 raid wides at the same time, and then another set of those. So be very careful with those, with the aggro management and the damage. All right. Up. Someone's getting bapped. Warrior to Bravo, and then Knight in the middle, please. We're gonna start out with moves Steel Sting, apply Spellforge. Remove Steel Sting, apply Spellforge. Remove yellow, apply purple. Need knockback. Lamp oil, rope, bombs with a knockback. Oh gosh, tether's too small. Everyone else too large. Get knocked back away from the middle sphere. If you drop down early, head to a previous explosion. Sorry for the panic there, my screen just froze completely.
Knight needs some love.
Knight does need some love, yes, and dispel the warrior, please. Followed by a raid wide. Let's see. Next up, we should have Heathers to green, everyone else to purple. Heathers to green, everyone else to purple. They're fairly balanced. And we're gonna go inside his fit box first, but then we're gonna go outside towards one. Outside towards one. Dispel that warrior, please. Dispel that. Oh, there we go. Raid wide. Double tank buster. 2 tank busters. 1 for each tank. They are fairly balanced. Knight should be probably maybe a little lower since he likes to disappear. Remove Spellforge, apply Steel Sting. Remove Spellforge, apply Steel Sting. Watch out for your special boys. I'd like the Knight to be a little lower since he disappears, if possible. Gonna be resolved at the edge of the arena. Lamp oil, rope, bombs, tethers to big, if I'm correct. Big bombs. Everyone else too small. Resolve these at the edge of the arena. Careful with the warrior HP. If you drop down early, head to a previous explosion. Focus on the Knight a little more. And we should move on to the next phase. There's a warrior, yeah, the warrior likes to boost like always. He'd probably die there. Yes, he did. Soldier to Delta, and the gunner to the middle. Healers, feel free to swap to reflect. Next up we have Frogos, Kermit defrog. Okay, no, sorry. Alright, let's see. As for the safe spot, it shall be... It will be... south towards C. Point your hole at the gunner in the middle. A gunner in the middle. Now to turret you are aligned with. Okay, good.
No.
We have a tank busters up. Careful with those tethers. No, they don't have any tethers. Some raid wides. Boys are a little bit close, so be very careful with them. Turret tanks, get ready. Turrets are spawning now. Make sure the turret tanks have aggro and that their invuln is popped about now. Kill those turrets. There's a raid wide in the middle.
As a reminder, if you died, pop a re-raiser, please.
Yep. Alright, stop moving, stop everything. I am going to be dispelling this with this item. There we go.
Thank you for my uptime.
Sorry, I found that on the marker board.
Oh, yeah.
The anti-pyretic orchestral roll. We have some of those jumping jacks. Oh, that's a good name. I'm gonna be looking at the one on Charlie, so if anyone else,
I'll watch out.
The other one. Nice, that'd be cool. Charlie is it?
I believe it's Alpha and Charlie, yeah.
Yeah. They tricked us. Point your hole nowhere because we don't have a hole. What? Where did he go? Alright, get ready for your reflect positions. Tanks, get ready to do your invuln thingamajig's. 2. And let's see. Coat of arms, coat of arms. There's a parry. Careful. See some spears still there. Careful with the spear. Yeah. Coat of arms, parry. Be careful. Careful with those.
Is it healer oblique 3 times?
Oh, yes,
No.
yes.
No.
Wait, no.
No.
Sorry. That was earlier. It's meant to be earlier.
Healers and DPS with light curtains, double check for orbs, please. Everyone look for orbs. Now you can.
Now you can, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to call over you.
No, that's perfectly fine. Like, the LB3 was meant to be like before to, if possible. But the and then only after. Oh, coat of arms, parry, oh no! Yeah, the LB3 is as we're going into that phase or as we're ending it.
Thank you, Mocha.
Yes, thank you for the full set of
Thank the duelist for the extra chest. The extra chest was the hands one, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
Okay, healers are rising.
Yes.
Oh.
Let's wait for people
There's
to get
the
through
rising.
their arises before we slot anymore. So Abel, go next.
Imagine waiting to res people.
I'm sorry.
Rare probably has one stack.
Look, my party's alive.
Hey,
Oh,
we
no.
actually are.
No.
Poggers.
This poor person. They perished.
Alright.
And once more, just as a friendly reminder, if you did die, please pop a re-raiser.
Yes. Up those re-racers, and now, as you can see, Phantom dressed up as Phantom for Halloween.
He's still not
I was waiting all day for that. I was waiting all day for that. Phantom dressed up as Phantom for Halloween. Oh gosh.
Could we get a refresher on Shell? So anyone that needs Shell, maybe on the left?
Okay.
Question mark?
I thought you said like refresher on Phantom. I was about to get ready.
Yeah, I can.
Can I please have a mechanics refresher on Phantom?
Okay. Well, wait. Do you?
No, I'm joking.
Oh,
The answer is no.
Kill Phantom. That's the mechanic.
Kill Phantom.
Oh, did I say?
Watch out for the raid wide. It hurts.
It's very deadly.
I
Make
would
sure.
say, just real quick, if folks want to refresh on their shell now so we don't have to do it at TA, that'd probably be a good idea.
They need their shells to survive the initial raid wide.
The raid wide of moderate damage.
Yes, the raid wide of moderate damage.
Anyone cover
Moderately
you?
dangerous.
We don't ether shield here because we believe shell can last through it.
Everyone knows
But,
attacks from the undead can pierce through Aether Shield. Duh.
oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Forgot
We know
about
that,
that.
the shield is just not enough
Haven't
to
you
deal with
watched
it. There's no
any
point.
anime?
Can you get a prod on me, please?
Okay, I see. Yeah. Oh yeah, you don't have fun.
Got it.
Shells are still being handed out, so enough for those.
So you need shell / protect.
Shell to Kiriel, please, on the left side.
I suppose.
Okay. Just the other Kiriel used to have. Okay. I did see a BRB earlier. Is that person back? Yeah, they are. Yeah, I did see that. So, I think, there's no need for ready checks here.
No, we should be good.
Yeah, we should be good. Yeah. Feel free to do a countdown there.
Healers, you know the drill. I'm taking the third out north side. We're beating the DPS because we're cooler than them.
Healers sadly did not beat the DPS in Aria's run.
I've never heard of such a thing.
Yep.
It's truly spooky.
Wait, hold on. Are we talking about the Mystery Prog Knight?
Yes.
No, this.
No. Earlier today.
Oh, I wasn't there. That's why.
He starts off with a big raid wide. Be careful. Oh no. Oh, do we have anyone down?
We didn't keep comms clear. Everyone's dead. Oh my god.
Oh god. Okay, no. I'm kidding.
I'm kill people.
Delta. Oh no, he lagged behind.
You mean Alpha?
This is Delta.
Well,
thanks, Alpha.
Your calls are truly blurst.
Oh no. And a 3. Switch to the 3 lane.
I was really excited because I thought you were going to do the count laugh.
Oh, I should have done that.
You still have a chance. There's one more.
There we go. Yeah.
2 more.
And we can stay here.
Zahara, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah. For now.
One, 2, 3, switch to the 4 lane.
See, look, you even got to go in order.
1, 2, 3, switch to the 3 lane, everyone. And now for the ad. It's gonna teleport in front of us, actually.
Alright, healers, let's smoke them.
Oh no.
I'm using clemency. I'm breaking it.
I'm gonna pop X.
Are you a betrayer
You
class?
can see there are trick-or-treaters coming for candy. We need to defend it.
Kill the trick-or-treaters.
Trick-or-treaters coming for candy.
What is this, a new round game?
Man, look, there were 3 DPS heads up when the healers were already done. Y'all are throwing.
There was one green.
No, they were not. We got all of our stuff.
Build gauge for TA. Build your gauge for TA.
Sorry, I'm just so tilted that DPS lost.
And there's even
It's
less healers because Zahara and I are solo healing. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm not solo healing. There's, I think, Jumbo's solo healing.
Jumbo and I are solo healing.
Oh, what? We can't get knocked back anywhere?
Oathbreaker Paladin.
Watch out for traps.
Watch out for traps, yeah.
The Perceptors go first.
Let the Perceptors go first.
So Asta's actually in the run, Zahar, and or he's in our voice chat right now, and he was laughing at you saying thanks, Asta.
Oh no.
It had to go first and then said Belta.
Dude, that's.
I want to step on the pink one, right?
That's very no. No spooky Halloween stuff, please.
Only after TA's dead.
When can we have Arya ASMR?
Okay, I see.
Whoa, almost door prog.
Almost door prog. Oh, that's even worse.
Forgot my chest.
No.
Bless your soul.
I grab my chest.
This is a TA prog, so I am going to make ready checks here, but before that, obviously, I think it might be best if we have some preparation in terms of. Do we have some mimics? Maybe I don't know.
If anyone has a cheeky mimic, I am set up.
These are the marker. These are the markers. There we go. Okay. Oh wait. We did do the protection shell refresh before, and just a little reminder. Let's say the main tanks in the party, please have Ether Shield on your equipped actions. And let's see, any other stuff for TA. Hopefully you all did your homework and know the TA mechanics. I can only call so much. Let's see. You Ether Shield Glory of Basha. The raid-wise are Glory of Basha, you Ether Shield those. And the Wrath of Basha are shared tank busters. Remember that. As a little reminder for the main tank. Whenever we are approaching a sword face, it's a little cool, I guess, if you face it towards the party. If you don't, we can always adjust for that. Be very careful at the end of bow, the second phase of bow. After the raid wide, you actually have a tank buster there. That's like the little trick that TA likes to pull on us. And I would appreciate if someone were to put the order in the chat. That would be pretty nice. Someone's looking out for that. I can also type it out sometimes. Yeah,
I can take care of it now. I got you covered.
Okay, good. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. A, B, C, D markers are up. Any other prep we need? Make sure. Oh, right, and then the off tanks. Make sure you have Ether Shield on your holster, just in case the main tank of the party dies. And then main tanks. If you feel a little bit too cold or too hot after a hot and cold mechanic, you feel like you're about to die, make sure you scream, but not in voice chat. You just like scream internally. Take this, my final Haman, and then pop Ether Shield before you die. That would be this. And
was that nobody for anybody else?
Sorry? Oh no. E-U-E-O. Voice check.
I can hear you just fine.
Body? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Pipes diagram. Oh yeah, the pipes. It's like I've never once looked at the inverse and normal stuff because I'm a finger trace gamer.
Same.
So calling it out is I usually take forever. So I usually have someone also looking at it.
I can call it.
Yeah, I'll also be there to back that one up.
I'm a tracer.
I just play the game.
Yeah. Sometimes the tracing fails me and I accept my defeat. Okay, no. I curse at the fact that I should have learned the other way. Okay, no. The sacrifices. Remember, priority is that the off tank sacrifices, and then the main tank. That is, if both of your healers are down, make sure they're oh wait, that sounds wrong, but make sure that they are dead before you sacrifice for them.
Put them out of their misery first.
No, not like that. I mean, if they happen to die, that's also even worse. No, you know what I'm talking about. If both of your healers are down, make sure that they are actually down and you didn't re-raise before you're sacrificing. But if you want, you can always put that sacrifice on as soon as you see that second one go down. It's faster. And reses. Careful. I would advise against resing during a hot and cold mechanic. Because in certain ones, usually that would be the meteors one. You cannot survive, you just get rest. In some others you can, but it's still a little bit iffy, if you're like looking at your hot and cold and also resting. So maybe wait for rests in between the hot and cold mechanics. As for swords, I'm gonna be calling out the safe spot, and I think that should be it. Maybe you should hand out ready checks. Sorry about that. After whenever I'm talking for too much, I'm like, did I lose someone?
Does anyone have any questions on TA?
Oh yeah, that too. Since we are technically not proggers.
Is that Robin's arm?
Yeah.
I never noticed that she's super jacked on one arm and not the other. Look at that.
Are her boobs faces?
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Yes, TA is made of 3 people.
Yeah,
as is TS.
As is TS.
And also, that might explain why one of the arms is jacked up. It's the sword guy.
Yeah, it's the sword guy.
It's the sword
That
guy.
makes sense. That's why they're called Trinity, by the way.
Well, Trinity.
That or it's more inappropriate things.
Oh no. Yes, please.
Just real quick, as Jumbo mentioned, if you're a healer, if people die during pipe game, you can rescue them and save them. So do that.
Do you want us to give our readies again?
BFDE. I'm missing
Yeah,
A
you're
and
missing
C,
A,
right?
Sorry.
And C?
So what's your joke about her costume? I would love to
Are you
hear it.
ready? I don't know. It's
3 people in one.
yeah, it's the 3 people. Yeah, it's actually 3 people in one costume, as you can see.
3 children in a trench coat.
Yeah.
Dioxys from Pokemon.
It's Dioxys from yes.
Alright, that we got C ready.
C ready, and I think those are all ready. Everyone should be ready. If you're not, yeah. If you're not, I'm sorry.
If you have less than 10 minutes of shell, you're gonna have a bad time, and you should be saying so.
Yes. Say that now or forever. Hold your fingers. Wait, Trinity Avowed dressed up as Trinity Seeker? Okay, no.
Oh, okay.
No. That would be cursed.
The 3 members. No, it's simple. The 3 members of the Belgian Resistance dressed up as Trinity Avowed.
Oh, I see.
Imagine thinking.
Okay. Oh, careful. We're gonna start off with a shared tank buster. Followed by a Gloria Posture cast, so Aether Shield. I'm having a little bit of visual delay. Itty bitty. Oh, careful. It's gonna start out with getting out at the pulse of light. Now. Next up is get behind her. Careful, she is facing.
Go
out.
north.
Yeah, go north. And then followed by Source. Get in front of her. She's a little bit tilted towards the southwest. Start off with swords. Good. Okay, check your temperature. And she's going to go targetable in about 5 seconds. The safe spot is 4. Yeah, 4. The safe spot is 1. Safe spot is
3 is not safe. 3 is not safe.
You will explode on 3. Or beyond 3. Oh no. We have Get ready for those ether shields now. Next up, we're gonna have the staff phase. We're gonna go out at the pulse of light. Out at the pulse of light. Now. Gonna do good old meteors. Meteors mitigate. And take a look at your forced march direction. Quick march direction. You didn't mitigate earlier, mitigate now. Meteors are dropping. Get forced march to your meteor. Forced march to your meteor. Alright. We have another raid wide. Ether shield, ether shield. And we are headed towards the bow face. Bow face, bow face. Get behind her. Get behind her. Or south. Alright. Take a look at your forced march direction. There's a shared tank buster. And we are going to get forced march towards Bravo. Towards Bravo.
Healers get ready to use rescue. Healers get ready to use rescue.
Yes. Check your hot and cold debuff.
Normal.
Thank you. And follow the arrow you need. Stand in that zone, get blasted by the arrow, and hopefully you don't die of thermal shock. Let's see. Ether shield, raid wide.
Sword is next.
Sword is next, yes, sword is next. Position it, it's the right position. Good job. Be in front of her, it is facing the party currently. Great job. You'll go untargetable in about 20 seconds or so. Check your hot and cold debuff.
Brand.
Yeah, wait. Check your elemental brand. Add or subtract them. This will be your new total. And get ready for swords 2. It's going to be 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
4 is not safe. 4 is not safe.
Yes, careful. 1, 1, 1, 3 is not safe, yeah. 1, 1, 3 is not safe. Alright, once again, we're gonna have a raid wide ether shield, ether shield, ether shield. Gonna be out of the pulse of light. Now. And let's see, have a
do not arrest.
Cold mechanic. Yeah, do not arrest. Check your hot and cold debuff. Check your elemental brand. There, subtract them. This will be your new total. Watch out for those meteors. Let's split up, gang. Go to your correct meteor, to your assigned meteor, and watch out for those clones. Outer corners, is there. Have to think of that meme on the fly.
If you're gonna LB 3, do it in the middle of the arena.
Ether shield, ether shield, ether shield. Raid white incoming. Gonna be Bo. She's gonna move on her own. Get behind her towards the south, south, south. This time the tank buster will be at the end of the phase. For now, we're gonna have to deal with those pesky line AoEs. Let's see here. The diagonals from the middle or say. And Delta, 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 Delta. Sprint towards Delta.
Healers get ready to rescue. Nice.
Check your hot and cold debuff. Check your elemental brand. Add or subtract them. This will be your new total. Check your force march direction. You'll get force march 2 tiles in that direction.
Normal.
Okay, thank you. Get force march to your correct arrow. It's 2 squares. It's 2 squares. Focus up. Raid wide ether shield. Raid wide ether shield. And then
Beware
a
the
tank
tank
buster.
buster.
Beware the tank buster. Beware of the tank buster. And we did get her. Whew. Okay. I see a lot of deaths, however, so...
Oh, go ahead. Wait.
Yeah, please start
Healers
pressing.
healers pick a body and don't stack on each other as best you can.
I'm reslotting Percept real fast. Give me a second.
If you died, do pop a re-raiser, please.
Anybody who wants to become small, please come up back up where we came from, next to me. The main tank.
Yes, if you want you...
I need to be tiny.
Oh gosh. A little bit of an echo. But if you want to dress up as a trick-or-treater, then you can have...
Careful about door prog.
I'll give everybody another 5 seconds to see if anybody's coming. 4, 3, 2, 1.
And they're off to the races. Is that an illegal peloton? Okay, no. Oh my god.
We're doping!
Yo!
It's a new doping scandal!
Dude, I was so close! I was so close! I was so close, I did it perfectly until Force March! Damn it! Ah, so close! Oh man!
As fast as we can,
Alright, we'll
our
get it next
legs
time,
are
we'll get it next
tiny.
time.
I'm only seeing normal sized people. Wait, I see a mini.
Please
I
don't.
see
Both
another.
the main and the off tank are mini.
Traps.
There are
Traps.
Please
Careful
respect
with
traps.
those traps.
We will protect you with our bodies.
Oh no.
I'll juke
Traps.
off, too.
Watch out. Watch
Trap
out.
right.
There's also a trap on the bridge, so please do not
Yes.
Congrats on y'all's TA clear though. TA Froggers, welcome to Stick Lord.
Stick Lord. Stick Lord is obviously dressed as a Minecraft cow.
What are you talking about? This is Dahu.
That's Alistar
This is
from League of
Dahu.
Legends.
Yeah.
Dahu.
It's Dahu. Yeah, he's dressing up as Stick Lord. Of course he is.
This was the bird robot from Dalriada.
This is the cow. No,
This
it's
is
the bird robot in a cow costume.
This is
Sylvanas?
this is the Minotaur from How to Pick Up a Girl from a Dungeon or whatever. The
No. Okay.
If you're a tank with perception, go to 1. If you're a tank with dispel, go to 2.
Oh, that's
good.
nice. Thank
Two?
you for
Wait. Oh, two. Okay, I'm over.
2 dos.
We
Careful.
only need 2 tanks on 2, so
Yeah, the main tank. Like, we'll
I have
take
good
it.
news for you. I'm not a tank.
We'll need.
All right.
We'll need 8
let's see.
tanks total on the right. If you want me to, I
just
can
being an
8
absolute
tanks.
super powerful DPS.
well, 4 main tanks and 4 backup tanks.
Yes.
I had some question, but one second. I need to find the person to ask it.
Okay. Please. Oh yeah. You can start splitting yourself now, but I am going to be explaining Stig. So let me also do a HUD layout in case that would be weird if I get kicked. HUD layout. So yeah, length of I was also about to request that. Monk tank. So your job might be one of the most stressful here. Maybe depending on how you look at it. I personally like hiding those. Let's see. So Stiglord, I actually do have some.
Sorry about the hot mic there.
It's fine. Where do I have it?
I just posted it in our chat.
So, Stiglord. Sorry. Stiglord. For Stiglord, we do have to clear this fight. Oh, right. For the people who haven't cleared TA before, you might be wondering, who is this cow person? Like way back, our duelist had to face another cow person, and there's this really in-depth lore reasons. They're back. They're back for vengeance. It is probably one of the hardest trash fights, because it is a trash fight, so there is no LB3. A lot of the pressure gets put on like few people, that being the Minotaur tanks, and also your thrice come ruin has now been upgraded to a twice come ruin. So that means that you only get like 1 mistake before you get doomed. So the second stack kills you. This also applies to Queen, so be very careful with that. We only have 1 mistake and then we're down. Obviously, re-racers and everything. So, let's see what else. He opens up with, Stiglord himself isn't that scary. He opens up with a tank buster, once again, taking inspiration from the Phantom. So it is a tank buster, but it's not really super big. However, it is big in size in terms of that it does cleave. Be careful with that. So yeah, be careful with that. Let's see. Afterwards, there are some fairly simple mechanics. You do have some. Sometimes he does like a little spin and like tries to knock everyone back. You can knock back, prevent those. We'll call those out. And then the funny mechanic here, I guess, is the whacks. The whacks here are basically some conal AoEs from Dahu, because as we established before, he is Dahu, so he has conal AoEs. But these ones do have a maximum range, but the safest spot is usually near his headbox because the circumference of the circle is smaller, blah blah blah. Just dodge those accordingly. If you get whacked with 1, you have it twice come ruin. If you get whacked twice, you're dead. And you don't really want to die here, especially before the ad phase. Depending on our damage, even without... another thing. We don't really burst here at the start. We burst on the ad phase because the ad phase is the scary one. Depending... he jumps away at around 70%, I think. And if we don't get him down below, he'll start doing some whacks, some knockback and whacks, and then he'll do like this 1,111 ton swing, which is like the usual, just get really far away from him. And I doubt we'll see it, but if you see like something called rapid bolts, just take those away if you have the marker on you. As for the ad phase. The ad phase, okay, let's see. Oh well, there is an example for the Minotaur tanks, but I do have my old. Where are they? My old. Oh no, there we go. You know, when I used to run this with the static, I did make some diagrams like 10 minutes before we went in. So I apologize for it being very just hastily made. But this is a bird's eye view of the arena once the ad phase begins. So as you can see, the inner ring, which you can actually see here now, is like darker in tone than the lighter ones. That is, just death. Middle circle is death. Then we have an inner ring of safety, a death ring, an outer ring of safety, and then another death ring. Oh
you can see it on the floor. You can see it on the floor here.
Mm-hmm. You can see it on the floor. Oh yeah, I do have the Minecraft cow diagrams. So as you can, yeah, I made those. I think. Let's see which ones actually. Actually, yeah. Let's start with those ones for explanations because those ones are the simplest to explain. We can explain them all at once. The healers. Your job is to reflect some fire orbs in the inner ring while doing some mechanics, which I'll explain later. You will ignore those minotaurs. Those Minecraft cows. You'll ignore those minotaurs. Don't be spooked, because the ad phase they spawn, and they will spawn like right on top of you. Just, I think, for the off class run, I was a healer, and I didn't realize how close you were to those minotaurs in the inner ring and how spooky they are. But yeah, just ignore those. But don't ignore your tanks. You might need to be Esunoing them or healing them back up. I'll explain why later. But your job is to do your mechanics in the inner ring and reflect those fire orbs like we did in the Queen's Guard fight. I think they're literally called orbs of fire or flame, something like that. So they're very easy to see. As for the dispel tanks, you will also be in the inner ring. You will also be ignoring the minotaurs and do your mechanics. You want to stay away from the fire orbs because you don't have reflect on you, unless you have like curtain or something else. Unless you have light curtain, then you can stand near them. But I would just focus on dispel the earth orb and then hit it once with any skill, including your ranged ability, to kill them. They spawn. They aren't that frequent, so just look around for them while you're doing your mechanics in the inner ring.
And they always go opposite of each other.
Yes. That is. That is true. Yeah. Let's see. I do have another cow diagram. Let's put it. I made this like very hastily, and this is a recommendation. Only a recommendation for the minotaurs. This is not like a specific guide to follow. This is just what you can do for your movement. So assuming this is assuming you're facing your Minotaur ad, and we'll assign those. I think we have some volunteers over there, and the Minecraft cow. So assuming you're facing your cow, right? This is the view that you'll do. So you'll just start up in between the southmost nook. Oh, right, the nooks. They are like the little squares of safety in the ring. You'll start in the southmost nook relative to where you're tanking. So if you are the South Minotaur ad, then easy. It is actually going to be south. If you're north, however, then north is your starting position there. And then you just are going to be moving around clockwise. The main thing here is that those Minotaurs, if they get too close, they will bap you. And if they bap you, that's a twice scum ruin. So if you've ever done red golems, you want to kite them, basically, using your ranged attack. A good indicator for length. Distance, that's the proper term. A good indicator for distance away from the Minotaur is your maximum ranged aggro attack. So, for example, warriors are tomahawk, gunbreakers are lightning shot. If you see like a little X on it, you might be a little too far. Just continue doing your ranged attacks to maintain aggro and going around clockwise. For the actual movements, it'll start out with something called Entrapment, where every space between, I think, cardinals, cardinal positions, is going to be glowing yellow, and some I was about to say like some Scooby-Doo signs. No, some question marks. Because I was still thinking some yellow question marks are going to appear in the ground, and traps will appear after the entrapment cast bar finishes. Your job as a Minotaur tank is to basically face tank those traps. They're on your way, and the rings are a trap wide in size, so you're gonna need to step on one of those. You usually percept here so that you know which trap you're gonna be facing, and if it's if it's an explosive one, you have to invuln through it. Make sure if you're a warrior, you do not target your Minotaur at that time, because the warrior's home gang does have like this targeting sub effect, so be careful with that. And just run through it like a boss, and hopefully your healer is paying attention. And this is the part where I told you, the healers pay attention if they need to be healed back to full. Then if you are facing a poison trap, if you want, you can also invuln would be safest. And then for those, you're gonna have the poison on you. You can survive it by pre-popping a medikit or using a medikit, by using the antidote item, like that item that you gained back in Sestasha and then you threw away. Now you're probably regretting that. You can actually take that poison away with antidotes. That's really useful.
I have 40 of those. Anybody want one?
I don't think you can trade here. But you came prepared.
This is a duty.
Yeah.
And trading is locked. Bum.
So, no, that's a grade 4 intelligence alcohest. That's not an antidote. Okay. The antidote, just, chug it as you're moving through. And then hopefully, or if everything else fails, just scream in your party chat, "I'm going to die," and then the healer hopefully is paying attention, and then they'll Asuna that off of you. Or if you have a bard, then a bard can also keep an eye out. Oh, the gold needles. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Another thing. I haven't really mentioned the DPS here, but the DPS, I'm gonna quickly mention it. The entrapment, what are you gonna do in entrapment? In entrapment, stay clear from those yellow zones. If the entrapment cast bar resolves and you're standing in one of those zones, you're in terrible, terrible danger. A trap may literally spawn on top of you and you may die, which is good for the tank because then they don't have to take a look at that. But it's not good for DPS, which will eventually be bad for everyone because we want to kill those Minotaurs. Don't just say, "Oh, I was standing in the entrapment because I wanted to sacrifice myself for the trap." No, that is not a good excuse. You're better off being alive and killing those Minotaur ads. Okay, so now that the tank-specific, healer-specific mechanics have been a little bit resolved, I'm gonna explain the rest of the mechanics. For the rest of the mechanics, occasionally, and he's actually going to start this off after entrapment, he is going to cast we only see traps once. That's why I said it's only at the start. He's gonna cast, if I'm correct, it's called Fateful Words?
Fateful Words, yep.
Yeah. Oh. Labyrinth Fate is the one that assigns the debuffs, and then Fateful Words is the resolve. Yeah, now I remember. Labyrinth Fate. If he's casting Labyrinth Fate, you'll be applied a debuff. This is everyone. Everyone pay attention here. Hopefully you're all paying attention. The debuffs, yeah, as you can see in Discord. The one with the noodle or spaghetti, depending on your cultural context, will be a pull in towards the center, while the guy getting yeeted is the one that you will get knocked back from the center. The range of these knockbacks and pull-ins are wider than the typical ring, which is why when we're resolving that, we want to stand in one of those safety nooks. Depending on what you have to do, if you're going to get knocked away, then stand in a safety nook that is closer to the center. If you're going to get pulled in, then you want to be in the safety square or nook, but further away from the center. These pull-ins and knockbacks are large, but they resolve whenever he casts Fateful Words. At the start, he's gonna do Entrapment and then Labyrinth Fate, so check your debuffs, and then immediately follows a Fateful Word cast. That is the only time he does it back to back, however. After he shows you your moves, then he's gonna do basically like a sandwich of mechanics. He's gonna do a Devastating Bolt and then a Rending Bolt. The Devastating Bolt being the Devastating. Okay, Devastating is the ring one, and then the Rending is just the small AoEs that are assigned to just random people. They're gonna be baits, basically. Whenever Devastating Bolt is being cast, I usually say ring. This time I am calling out, I'll say, ring AoE, get to a nook. Ring AoE, so basically if you're not in a nook, you'll get Twice Come Ruined. And then Rending Bolt, which are just some small AoEs. Try to, after the rings, always try to immediately coalesce or just go back to the ring so that you don't put an AoE right on top of a safety nook. And then he's gonna do the ring AoE, so get to a nook, then the small AoEs, and then he's gonna apply your debuffs. Ring and nooks, small AoEs, resolve debuffs. Ring AoEs, small AoEs, apply debuffs, and that is going to repeat until we hopefully kill all the ads. In terms of positioning for the actual killing of the ads, and for all these debuffs, DPS and healers and whoever's not kiting a Minotaur ad, you can use any nook to resolve your debuff. But the Minotaur tanks, just pretend like you're forbidden to go backwards. So pretend that you always have to go clockwise. So if you see and always the safest nook is the one that is ahead of you. Always follow that. If you're like, sorry?
What is clockwise?
Oh, no.
I'm joking.
The safest nook is pretty much always going to be the one that is one further away from the one you think. If you think like, I can probably make it to, I can probably stay on this one. No, remember, while you're resolving a debuff or a ring, the ring lightning mechanic, you are not moving. The Minotaur is. The Minotaur will catch up to you. It is always safest to go towards the next nook in the sequence. And if you really need to, you can sprint to get there. but nowhere else. Just don't sprint anywhere else. Just save your sprint for those emergency moments, basically. And you're always just going to be moving clockwise and resolving your debuffs or lightning nug mechanics 1 over if possible. As for the DPS, melees usually are in the outer ring with the tanks, because then how are you going to be able to hit those minotaurs? Ranged, usually you do have the option of staying in the inner ring, but if you do so, be careful. There's going to be fire orbs and earth orbs there, so be careful if you're staying on the inner ring as a ranged DPS.
I would just tell them not to go inside.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is, I guess
it's dealer's choice. It's
yeah.
Up to them. There's pros and cons both ways.
Yeah, and let's see. Flare Star. Oh well, I mean, you wanna apply it. Oh, I knew I forgot to put one of those. The other one is this one. This is the one that I have for the DPS. You are like the DPS are usually rebels. We're gonna start off with the southmost ad, and this is southmost true north relative, so south of the arena. And then we're gonna go counterclockwise. Why counterclockwise? Because then we're gonna. It's just a little bit more intuitive. You meet the Minotaur halfway instead of like trying to chase behind one after they're dead. And this is where you burst. You just burst down that south one and then burst down the one that's coming to you, and so on and so forth. It is very important, however, that at the start, you hold your DPS until the tanks have aggro. It is very important that you do this. It doesn't matter if you can nuke them at the start. The tanks have to establish their aggro. If for a second their aggro is in someone else, then their pathing is already wonky. Because if they stopped at a place where they normally shouldn't, then they might be lagging a little bit behind, and then we might have issues of like Minotaurs catching up to other Minotaurs, which is a huge no-no, because if they're too close to each other, they put on their flash costumes and then dash through the arena. It's very hilarious, but it's not going to be hilarious once if we all die to that.
They cast Blink, and they also have access to Reaper.
Yeah, basically. We do not want those to tether to each other. Minotaur tanks, be careful with that too. You might catch up with someone, like with one in front of you, but that usually doesn't happen if you're staying in that max range attack aggro range.
Can I get clarification?
Yes?
They are slowed down when they're in purple. So if you notice that they're about to leave the purple area?
Yes, that it might be it, yeah. When they're, the death zones for us, it doesn't kill them, unfortunately. I wish it did. That would be really helpful. Just beat them to the death. But no, it slows them down. So, a good indicator is have them be standing like in the purple goo. Well, the Minotaurs themselves, I mean. So if you ever see like they're like about to step away from that, you might want to adjust your trajectory.
You can just run ahead, and then they're all angled towards the view.
Yes, that is what I was going to mention. But yeah, a good reminder is remember that you can always go ahead if you want to pull them back in. This is just like some complex geometry. Yeah, it happens because of geometry. They take a shorter path instead of the longer one, and they will go through the that ring. So yeah, I think let's see. Melees, everyone be careful with entrapments, careful with the debuffs. Oh well. I mean, once we're done with that phase, we're gonna face Stig again. We're gonna face Stig again. He's gonna do some raid wides, some rapid bolts. It's pretty much the same thing as the beginning. It's usually just like calling out there what we're gonna do. At that point, there might be a lot of bodies on the floor. Hopefully not. Healers start resing there. We want those people up so that they can build their gauge and just generally be alive for Queen.
Just as a reminder, Stig does not have an Enrage, so you do not need to go insane on your pump. It's way more important to do the mechanics correctly. So just please don't greed. There's literally no need to greed on this boss.
And I forgot. Tanks that don't have anything to do, the spell or you're a Minotaur tank, you can provide backup. There are 2 ways you can do so. One is standing like close to one of the Minotaur tanks and then pretending you're tanking that ad. So you follow them, but you don't exactly pull them along. You're just following behind them and getting ready just in case they die. Another way to back up is to look out for the Minotaur tank behind you. This way, if they die, you can pick theirs up, and it won't be as bad as if you're backing up and you're going to be bravely provoking one, make sure it's not in front of you, because then you're gonna have to run through him. He'll bap you, and then you're a little bit closer to death. If you're gonna be backing up someone, make sure that their Minotaur is behind you. Do not provoke your ad at the start. Provoke is your emergency button. Provoke is the tool you can use in case someone rips off aggro, or you can use it as a backup tool, in case. Because they will tether to the person with the highest aggro. So it's your emergency button. That was a lot. I usually like to be very thorough here on Stig. Anyone have any other questions?
As melee, can I just go over the fight real quick, very briefly, to because this is the first time I'm doing it. So do you
That's
mind?
fine.
Okay, so the fight starts. We do dodge mechanics and everything. We hold off our openers, correct? No pots, nothing. Right.
Yep.
And then I'm a melee, so I go to the outer ring south. Monks spawn.
You start off south?
Yes.
Yes.
Monks spawn. We wait for tanks to build up aggro. They do. We pop our burst. We use our openers and everything. Then we go counterclockwise, and then we resolve fateful words, whatever it's called, and then we stay out of the yellow zones. Correct? This is as a DPS.
Yes. The thing is, do remember, pretty much at the start, he's gonna start out with Entrapment. If you really, really want to be careful with your aggro and everything, you can stay put in south and even wait for the Entrapment cast to go out before you burst.
Okay, because there's no.
If you really want to be safety, if you really want to be safe.
The ads come out a few GCDs into the fight.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, well, the ads.
It's 70%.
Stig will jump away. Oh, I forgot to mention. While we're doing this ad thing, Stig is gonna be dancing, jamming in the middle, taunting us.
He is the most annoying thing in this game I have ever heard.
So rude. He is so rude.
Down if you get annoyed easily by repetitive noises.
He is rude. He just starts doing a little jig in the middle, and then
keep comms kind of clear. Sorry.
Let's see. Do melee move? Okay. Do melee move? Slowly move from south to east to north.
Right. And by then we should have touched every ad, right?
Well, you burst down one ad at a time, and then.
Okay.
So what I mean clockwise, I mean, what happens if the ad is dead? Where do you go? You move counterclockwise.
Correct. Okay.
Right.
Gotcha.
Because if an ad dies, then you're like, where do I go?
Yeah.
Do I go to the one that's next up, or the one that's coming towards me? Go to the one that's coming towards me. It's a little bit more intuitive.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I just wanted to make sure about. This is the first time I'm doing it as a melee, so.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Can we vibe with him? No, he's gonna be standing in the middle death zone. I mean, I think the only ones who can vibe in big quotations are if you're no. I was gonna say like a healer, pop reflect, and then emote in the orb. No, don't do that. It's safer just to keep an eye on your reflect.
Spell tank can totally do it.
I will politely say this is not a fight to fuck around with.
No, it's not. It's not at all. Folk,
I'm not going to.
Yes,
I'm just saying.
that is very, very important. Thank you, Joyra. Focus targeting helps a lot because he is going to be the one casting those debuff and resolve casts, not the ads. Oh, by the way, remember Minotaur tanks, it's aggro based, so you're gonna put on your tank stance. Usually we say like after the initial tank buster is a good place to see it. And when in doubt, like if you're like, do I move now? Do I move now to my safe spot to my marker? Just if he's at like close to 70%, you can start moving towards your Minotaur zone. Any more questions?
Did we already assign Minotaur tanks?
Well, I saw some volunteers here, but then the markers went, oh no. Oh wait, no. They're still standing there, right? They're still standing there.
I mean, we don't need one, so there you go.
Yeah. Very quick. Let's see. Oh
so
my gosh,
your main tanks are your inner ring of tanks, and your backup tanks are sitting next to them on the outside. So we should see 8 people over there. One's closer than the other.
I think. Let's see.
So Handsome needs a partner. Okay,
yeah, I'll help out there.
There you go.
That's the case.
So just as a reminder, people on the inside, you are the main tank of your ad. If you're on the outside, you are the backup for that tank. If you are a tank that has no job, you are like the emergency button.
Okay. I see Warren's west, Yam is north, Thorn is east, and the Handsome Hunter is south. Good. Alright. That was a huge explanation. I want some ready checks if possible.
Just for Lico's benefit, on this fight, if possible, please keep comms really clear. The only thing you would need to talk about is if you are a main tank and you've died
and you're down,
and you don't see your off tank picking it up, then you can say something. But otherwise, like if you're a DPS or like if you're a healer and you've died, just keep quiet until we get through ad phase. It's not that big of a deal if you're dead. There's not a lot of damage going out during the ad phase, so try to keep things nice and calm because it's pretty chaotic during the ad portion. There's no Enrage. I've literally had like 25 people die on this fight, and we got through it just fine. So.
Okay. I see we're all ready. Main tank, I think you can start counting us down.
Double check tank stance. Make sure you've got food.
Yes.
And again, do not blow your
eraser swells.
Save your big damage, folks.
Stick Lord starts out with a tank buster. It cleaves. Be very careful. Followed by knockback prevention now. And wax. Let's see. His hair. Whack. His gear. Whack. His holster. Whack. Alright, 79%, 78%. He is going to get out, get real far out. And Minotaurs, you can start getting ready. He's at 74. He's gonna do some rapid bolts, but then after this, it's gonna be at face. So get ready, get ready, get ready. Minotaur tanks and San, get ready. Take the aggro off your assigned monk and start rotating clockwise. Start rotating clockwise. Entrapment cast, entrapment cast. Check for traps, and you're gonna have to resolve those traps. Check your debuffs, check your debuffs. These will resolve immediately. These will resolve immediately. Resolve these immediately. Devastating bolt, go to a nook, go to a nook. Rending bolt, some small AoEs, be careful with these. Oh, there's some Minotaur. Check your debuffs, check your debuffs, check your debuffs.
It's not resolving right away. You've got time.
Not resolving right away. Getting the nook for devastating bolt.
I'm going down again.
Rending bolt, get away from those small AoEs.
Loose monk.
And now they're gonna resolve. They're gonna resolve your debuffs.
Earth Orb needs to spill.
Rending.
Tank is down.
Rending. Oh, it's a devastating bolt. There's a ring. Getting a nook.
Care's down. On north.
We should be good. There's only two left.
Good, yeah. Labyrinth Fate. Check your debuffs. Check your debuffs. Devastating bolt. Getting a nook.
There's a fire orb.
Be away from the fire.
Alright. Be away from the fire orb. Get away from the fire orb. Okay,
Main
we're
tank
good.
is dead.
Main tank. Oh, there's a raid wide. Someone.
Alright, healers.
Raid
Prioritizing your rising. Healers.
Prioritizing, yes.
Healing. Get people up.
See someone's picked him up. Rapid bolts. Take these away. Away. You have them. Get out. 1. Get out. Real far out. They're resting, we got this. Take these bolts outside.
There's gonna be another set of bolts. Get ready.
Yes, there's another set of bolts. Careful with these. And get away from the proximity marker. Not too far away because he's gonna do wax next. His hair, whack. His gear, whack. His holster, whack. Alright, Tank Buster is next. It cleaves. It cleaves. Okay, good. Knockback prevention now. Followed by some more wax. His hair. Whack.
Build gauge, by the way.
Oh, build gauge, yeah. Build gauge, he's about to die, yeah. It's a little 10%. Build gauge for Queen. A little more for her. And another raid, he's good. Okay. I did mention he was a trash fight, but he does hand out your chest piece. There you go. Bill Gates, isn't he that Microsoft guy? Oh yeah, you didn't see him? He was tanking Stig while we were in the ad phase. He was in the middle. Yeah. Okay, now.
As a reminder, if you forget this chest, you can just go back downstairs afterwards and get it.
Yeah.
Your macros have reset. Caution, your macros have reset.
Yep, Dragoons, Black Mages. Make sure you use your
Yes, there's
macros.
a cutscene.
Don't drop your eyes.
Careful with Sagro range a little bit here.
If this is your first time here, the cutscene is not different. Do not lose Dragoon or Black Mage buffs while watching the cutscene. There's nothing special or hidden, I promise.
Yeah. It's actually a hidden crewmate from Among Us. Okay, no. No, it's not.
You can rewatch the cutscene in any.
I can rewatch the. Yeah.
It's also not different, I promise. There's nothing special to it.
Okay.
It's time for our aggro comrades.
So, let's see here. Queen. So, I don't know if you guys noticed, but back in Queen's Guard, we didn't really kill them. They just sort of bravely ran away. They bravely ran away. They're back. Unfortunately, because they are a real pain here in terms of like their combos. They're a little bit smarter now. This time they'll mix and match some mechanics which are cursed, and you think shouldn't go together, but they can be resolved together. Important thing about Queen, like TA, her raid wide hurts a lot. So main tanks will ether shield, but for safety I do recommend off tank pretend your main tank is dead and also ether shield, because you do not want to miss one of those. And also if you're an off tank and you have your ether shield slotted, in case your main tank goes down, you already have it. So that's always good. The raid wides are Empyrean Iniquity and God Save the Queen. God Save the Queen, I think it's stronger than the Empyrean Iniquity, so be careful with that one too.
Sorry about that.
It's fine. So if you're progging this and then you saw those people talking about chess and you thought that CM was hosting a chess tournament, no, it's a mechanic here. So there are two different types of chess that we're gonna see. Chess 1, which involves the chess pieces as they were rudely invading our board. That will hopefully, it's that one's. This fight is mostly just callers, just callers. Listen to the callers, just if you need a reminder. For chess 1, it's mainly listen to the callers, go to the safe spot. And then after that, we're gonna have a tank buster sequence. This one is technically a double tank buster, but it's also a double tank swap involving 3 people. That means that person A gets tank busted and doomed. So healers please Asuna. A second person gets tank buster and doomed, and then a third person has to pick it up because the first 2 have physical vulnerability on them, and that will hurt if they get auto attacked. How we handle this is basically okay, so sorry, I saw that. I saw my name there and it's like, okay. It's basically kind of a tank roulette, but it's a safety roulette. Well, it won't be as safe for the person getting tank busted, but it's a safety roulette in the sense that no one else should be getting tank busted. How we handle this, the person who currently has aggro will get tank busted as soon as that cleansing / cast bar appears, so get ready to mitigate. And then as that cast bar is approaching completion or during that cast bar, every tank in the alliances A, B, and C will provoke and mitigate. Pretend you're gonna be tank busted. And then after that tank buster goes out, everyone in D, E, every tank in D, E, and F will provoke and mitigate. This is the safest way to handle it because then we don't risk it. It shouldn't really possibly go into any of the DPS, any of the healers. No, I did say it's a double tank buster. Why are DEF also provoking and mitigating? It's because, you know, when we usually say provoke and mitigate, some people take like a second to provoke, and that double tank buster might actually go to someone in D, E, and F. If you're a little earlier than the last person in A, B, and C, for example. Furthermore, you know, just mitigating is always nice. The auto attacks do hurt. So that's all well done. If you are a main, like if you are the person in the end that is now holding aggro on the queen, don't worry too much about positioning. It's just standard tanking. You can position her in the middle if you want, but she is so massive that the hitbox is like accessible from like a huge portion of the arena, especially when it's the circular arena. So don't worry too much on that. You know, just do your mechanics as if you weren't tanking her. That's going to be followed by another raid wide, and then we're going to head out to the second round of chess, which is the super chess. Let's see. Should we explain? Playing super chess maybe now and then I'll review later. Super chess. It sounds super. When everyone's super. Okay, no, sorry. For super chess, how we handle it is purely just listen to the caller. You're gonna get assigned 2 debuffs. They're going to be Roman numerals. Hopefully you all know them up to 4. I think is the maximum in a debuff. Hopefully you'll know how to count them and how to add them up. You're gonna add those together. Those will add up to a 5, a 6, or a 7. If you got a 4 or an 8, you're wrong. You're dead wrong. So recalculate. If you got a 4, a lower, or an 8 or higher, or just look at those debuffs again and add them up, because somewhere you messed up. Those 5, 6, and 7s, we're gonna call out where you're gonna begin. But before that, we're gonna be orienting our camera towards the safe spot. The safe spot is either the northernmost tile or the southernmost tile, like direct in the middle column, north or south. And that's going to be our goal tile. We move our cameras to face that goal tile. And then for that, we will tell you where to go. Like 5s to this tile, 6s to this tile, 7s to this tile. An example call out might be like, say, 5s to C, 6s to the right of them, and then 7s in the corner to the right of them. Or the 6s, for example. If you are doubting, very important, if there's some mistaken calls or whatever, there's a call to the 5s and the 7s, you are an odd number, and therefore you will want to start on a black tile. Once again, this is more chess layout and some simple maths, but you will always start in a black tile, because it's going to be the opposite color of the safe tile. And the 6s will always be on a white tile. Always start on a white tile. After you're cozily, in your starting position, you will then wait for the first set of AoEs to go out. The Queen's Guard is gonna charge and cleave a row or a column, and after they do their first cleaves, we are all going to resolve our debuff in the leftmost safe column. this can be either the leftmost column or the second from the left. And if it's that scenario, we will tell you where to go. For what I mean, resolve your first debuff on that column is from left to right. You know, you might have a 2 and a 4, 3 and a 4, or something like that. You're gonna move 3 tiles, and you want to land in the somewhere in that safe column. Okay. Doesn't matter if you see that you can go to your safe tile or whatever. No. Resolve your first movement in that safe column. Once you are done with that debuff, you're gonna wait. You're gonna also get, stunned, and a second set of AoEs are going to go out. And now you can move to the gold tile. As you can see, we are basically, honestly, we're kind of doing like, the maze strat of hugging the left wall as we're moving to the gold tile. Like, you should always prioritize like going to like a leftmost safe wall and then inching across towards the safe tile. Why do I mention this? This is because usually we will all start on the back row or usually we'll all start like maybe in the back row or directly on the safe column or both. Except for one configuration of Queen's Guard, which is called both safe. In that mechanic, in that scenario, you will go to either 4, D, or A, assuming the safe spot is north, or 2, B, and C, assuming the safe spot is south. This will differ from the rest, and you might be thinking C or A, but the gold tile is right there. What do I do? Same thing as always. You're gonna resolve your first movement in the leftmost column, so you're actually going to go away from the safe tile for a bit and then back to it to actually end at the safe tile. That is mostly how Super Chess works. So we'll do a little bit of review later. And then we are going to have to deal with the 2 remaining things that I have to discuss. So sovereignty, like any typical Final Fantasy boss with this ultimate attack, there's going to be a menacing bar building up to 100. When that bar reaches 100, there's going to be a loud beep, a very loud beeping noise. And some lightning orbs are going to appear. If you're a healer, you're gonna want to reflect those orbs, but it's not like in Queen's Guard or in State where we want to reflect all of them. If you reflect those orbs, they will then create a bubble where we are safe from the incoming Raid White of Doom. So we'll call out an orb for you to reflect. Stand there, reflect, and then that will be a safety bubble. As a little bit of a warning, and a recommendation, start reflecting as soon as you see the bar, like in maybe 95, 99. Just be ready for those reflects.
98 is pretty bad.
98, okay. If you're a tank, then you want to dispel the queen during sovereignty. It's gonna have 4 debuffs, 4 buffs on her, sorry. Kind of like warrior, and if those aren't dispelled, it is gonna hurt a lot. If you're literally anyone else, you're not dispelling and you're not reflecting, you do not want to stand on those lightning orbs. You do not want to stand on those lightning orbs. If you're a DPS, and if you're a tank too, because you don't want to stand there, look around, make sure you're not standing on a lightning orb, because if you die to that first hit of a lightning orb, you will re-raise and then die again. It will be very hilarious to watch, but it won't be. Will not be funny for you to experience. It's horrible because you come back up and then you just get blasted again. Really, really, really bad. The lightning orbs are a tile in radius This means, for example, if a lightning orb is at C, A is safe, and the orb, yeah, there we go. That's an asylum. Perfectly there. Like you can see, the middle of the tile, horizontally or vertically adjacent, is like the bare it's like the maximum range of it. If you see a lightning orb near you, or you're like, oh no, I'm squished between two of them, try to see if maybe, you can find a safe spot that way. But as a little reminder, just try to stay in between them. Be very careful. These can't spawn near the middle. And you do not want it to be, under queen, because then we can't see it. It's a little bit dangerous. So I would say respect mechanics there. If you are scared that an orb will appear in the middle and you're not going to view it as a DPS or a tank, then just run away near the edge of the arena and look at those orbs in the, like maybe in the outer area, because then those might be easier to see. Not many people are going to be near it. The healers are probably not going to be near it, and it's going to be a lot easier for you to dodge. That will happen twice before the soft enrage. So always be wary of that bar. The other thing that can happen in this fight are the aforementioned the Queen's Guard wombo combos. This time it's gonna be two of them, but they're not gonna be like Knight Warrior, Gunner Soldier. No, they're gonna mix in some cursed ways. So first up is gonna be Warrior and Gunner. Warrior is going to do the they combo as well with the Queen mechanic. So the first one is gonna be a North Swain Glow. That one's the one that cleaves half of the arena, combined with a Tethers to Wind everyone else to Purple mechanic, combined with the Gunner save spot mechanic, save hole mechanic. So you're gonna have to do that pretty much at once. I will. So how in winter, the wind and like purple spots are on the intercards. Like they're kind of some are positioned in the intercards. One in each corner. Only two of them are going to be safe because the North Swain Glow is going to explode in two of them. So I'm going to tell you which two are safe. Like say the east two are safe or the south two are safe. And then you're going to go there, position your hole towards the Gunner. But the Gunner has learned from a previous encounter, and is now just deciding to stay put, and he will appear in the northwest of the safe arena. Not northwest of the entire arena. He's not going to be all the way over there where you see like that kind of fencing over there in the corner. No, he's going to be in the arena with us near the northwest corner of that safe arena. So if you're standing in the northeast, you want to point your hole westwards. If you're in the southwest, you want to point it somewhere northwards. Yeah, north of D, west of A. And if you are in the northwest, make sure that you're pointing it towards him. If you're in the northwest, it might be a little bit easier to see because he'll literally be right there, standing menacingly. Point it to him accordingly, then point to the turrets. There's going to be a tank buster in the middle, and then there's going to be another combo one. Well, it's going to be Knight and Soldier. This is the Knight orb mechanic of getting knocked back, combined with a Queen half-room cleave, and then a Queen half-room cleave combined with the tricky Soldiers, the jumping jacks. But this time they won't jump. So they'll mainly again be just relying on the collar for the safe spots. Hopefully we don't get curse patterns. It can get very cursed with that one. the other combo is Knight and Gunner. The Knight is going to be doing the sword or shield hitbox mechanic. The one where you have to go inside his hitbox towards the side or outside his hitbox towards the side. And the Gunner's going to spawn those little pinball turrets of doom. And then the final combo is going to be one last time we're going to do lamp oil rope bombs, but this time it's going to be combined with a knockback, like that blue AoE knockback. And it's also then followed up by pyretic, or the ice portent or fire portent, the pyretic, or the blizzard thing. We're going to have to move or stay put at our bombs. A good trick for that is to ignore, cheese in a way one of the mechanics. What we do there is, as soon as that blue line knockback AoE appears, we knockback immune. That basically leaves us to only deal with two mechanics, the bomb and the possible pyretic. And we don't have to worry about getting knocked back towards our bombs. You can just knock back immune, stay put our bombs, or move around near bombs. Those are the mechanics that can occur. It's going to be combos by the Queen's Guard, some tank buster sequences, raid-wise that we're going to have to Ether Shield, and chess 1 and chess 2. Oh, and then the soft Enrage sequence. That needs to be explained if we get to it. The soft Enrage sequence hurts. It hurts. It hurts a lot. So, I'm about to finish up the explanations. So, for the soft Enrage, we are basically going to be, it's going to be hurting a lot. So, healers just focus on healing, and then we're gonna kind of spread our Ether Shield and mitigation. So I'm going to say a spot where the main tanks will Ether Shield. And then as soon as the main tank Ether Shield is about to run out, the off tanks will Ether Shield. And after that, I think, we soft Enrage, so yeah. Oh, whoops, I think I moved my microphone there. Okay, I think that is all the mechanics. I know it's a lot, but usually it's just... listen to the caller. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions?
For those who have not been to Queen before, I can just say right now, TA was a harder fight than this. If you listen to Liko, you'll be fine. This fight is 100% did the caller do their job? And if yes, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Hopefully. Well, I mean, I've only really backup called me, so...
You've got Arya and I backup calling you, Chief. You're good. We got you.
Okay, shell and protect, apply those to everyone. Well, to the necessary ones, tanks with protect, shell to the others.
Real quick, because I just saw somebody asking in for a re-raise. Is there anybody that does have lost re-raise? Because I
have 7
need for
to
one
give out.
for a tank.
I have 7 to give out. Come to the back of the arena.
All right.
Nice. How much mitigation do the tanks need for the Vogue Buster? I mean, if you want to, you can face roll your mitigation. I mean, you're not going to be using it anywhere else. I mean, basically you can face roll if you want.
Just save your group mitigation for raid wides.
Oh, yeah. Not the group mitigation though. Don't be selfish and use the group mitigation to mitigate the...
Sorry, I'm trying to prioritize tanks first. I have 4 more.
Main tanks and off tanks in your party? Well, tanks. Make sure you have Ether Shield slotted. If you have Dispel, that would be swell too.
Can someone give me Protect? Care.
Did we talk about Dispelling Queen?
Dispelling Queen? The spell? Oh, Dispel. Yeah, I mean during the Sovereignty cast. while there's lightning orbs around.
If we brought that up or not, sorry.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I think I can take these.
Make sure people
Alright, I
have
have
their
one
shells.
healer that needs a razor actually.
Oh, yeah, bring them, or mark them, or bring them, or have them come back here. I have 2 more.
Nice one. I am the square.
Light curtain is on GCD, yes.
And it's also not affected by your haste gear, so
Yep. So at 98 energy, that's when I would recommend pressing a light curtain. And if you have a light curtain, like, just use it. Even if you're not a healer, it's reflecting or whatever, just use a light curtain, because then if you fuck up, you're not going to die.
Okay.
Sorry, so I haven't tanked this. For Ether
Yes.
Shield, are we do we both pop it at the same time? I don't remember what the timing is on that.
The Empyrean Anquit, so like the regular raid wides, yeah, pop it, just pretend your other tank is dead.
Okay, got it.
And just either shield.
Okay.
The
soft enrage.
Yeah, soft enrage. That is after the bombs. She's gonna do the soft enrage cast, where the Queen's Guard and herself are gonna just go wild, and it's gonna be a triple raid wide. So basically the Queen's Guard, like 2 of the Queen's Guard and the Queen's gonna do a raid wide at the same time. That's why they hear search a lot. And then the other pair do their raid wide. It's a lot.
Basically what happens, you want main tanks to do Aether Shield first. Off tanks should do Aether Shield afterwards. You want Aether Shield constantly, and healers are stopping their DPS and are strictly healing the entire time.
Yes. You basically want Ether Shield uptime for those raid wides. So if you're an off tank and you see that the Ether Shield cast is about to run out, even if I haven't called for it, feel free to Ether Shield, because you want it on at all times.
And yeah, as Jordan, you can also, if you don't have a partner, slot over your Aether Shield with another Aether Shield to get it off cooldown and use it again.
And if you somehow have LB, like an LB tank, for some reason you can also do that. That is a mitigation. Okay, I don't see any other questions. I think ready checks are in order then.
I do have one question for you, Vigo. Do you want me to call chess 1 for you, or do you want me to just back up chess 1 for you?
Back up chess 1 for me.
Okay,
please.
Sounds good.
I think I can probably do it.
Okay, here we go.
Hey, for everybody who has nerves, we're gonna clear this. You're gonna do amazing. Keep up the good work.
Yeah.
This party has had the highest damage numbers I've seen on all of my runs, so you guys are gonna be fine.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to backseat lead for 2 seconds. There's one thing just real quick. Whenever Lico's calling you to go somewhere, it doesn't mean like you're kind of next to Lico. It doesn't mean you're a square away from Lico or even a half square away from Lico. You are on that safety shape, dead on top of it.
Yes.
It's really, really important because there are some cursed patterns where we have a very small safe spot. So please don't get complacent with that and just make sure you're on top of a safety shape. Only reason I have a circle is I'm just backing up Lico, but you want to go to the square primarily. Anyway, sorry.
Okay, C, A, B, C, D, E, F. Oh, our secret G party didn't arrive in time. Wait, no. I think...
Who's in this costume?
Okay. I think we can start doing the countdown if possible. Oh, right. Yeah, I was gonna say like, oh right, everyone has.
And yes, all tanks have tank stance on. Everyone please check your food buffs. Make sure you've got your proper actions slotted.
Okay, so Queen is going to start off with a raid wide. So, Ether Shield, Ether Shield, Ether Shield. And we're going all the way to the back, correct? And move. Oh, sorry.
Move one to the, you're not safe.
Move one to the right. Yeah, move to the right. Oh, sorry, so sorry. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Didn't see that one in the back.
It's fine. I moved too far back there.
Tank buster sequence.
C tanks are down.
A, B, C, provoke, mitigate. D, E, F, provoke, mitigate.
Healers, get the chains up, please. Healers, provide.
Raid wide, ether shield. Alright, so just two. Reorient to, let's see, I think both are safe. 7s to 3, 6s to the left of them, and 5s to D. Wait for the first set of AoEs to go out. And resolve your first movement in the leftmost column. Then resolve your final movement in the safe tile. Gonna continue with a raid wide. Ether shield, ether shield, ether shield. And Sovereignty, get ready for that. Sovereignty, careful with those lightning orbs. Dispel the Queen. There is a lightning orb near near A.
Move into A. Move into A. A is
Okay, move into A. No?
Luda, we only reflect one.
Yes. Alright, Warrior Gunner combo. I'll tell you the safe side. Tethers to wind, everyone else to purple, and the safe few are going to be, let's see, the east two are safe.
Caps to
point your corner, point your host to the gunner in the northwest, and then to a turret you're aligned with. It's gonna be a tank buster sequence. A, B, C, provoke, mitigate. D, E, F, provoke, mitigate. Alright, we're gonna do the knockback from the sphere combo next.
Queen will disappear shortly. Electrical.
Yes. It's gonna be over here. Knockback somewhere in this direction. Careful with the cleave. over here, or yeah, where are you?
Safety squares. Safety squares.
Safety squares.
Be with the group. Be with the group.
Stay with the group. Stay with the group. Next up is a raid wide. Ether shield. Ether shield. Ether shield. And next up we have, chests here. Let's see. Back is unsafe. Side is safe. 5's to 4. 6 is to the right of. Oh wait, no. Sorry, the order up. Yeah, the opposite side. 5's to 1. 6 to the right of them. And 7 to the right of them. Wait for the first set of AoEs to go out. And resolve your first movement in the leftmost column. No, in the
leftmost column is safe.
Leftmost column, yeah. I
think you called the wrong pattern, but it's fine.
Yeah.
So just get in the safety square. 100%, no matter what happens, just die in the safety square even if you messed up.
Is it safe to LB3?
Oh my god.
After. Wait. So here's what's gonna happen. Right? Wait till LB3. Do not do it here. Do it in the middle of the arena. You LB3 in the middle of the arena, healers, right now. Tank buster.
F healers down, then Michael the chain.
DEF provoke.
DEF provoke, mitigate.
Alright, Lico, you got it.
Yeah, I'm dead, so it's easier for the calls. Let's see.
They got doomed.
Pop a re-raiser if you died. We can still clear.
Yes, we have, let's see. We have, sword, so we're gonna move away from him. He's gonna get away from me. Oh, I can't see.
Southeast corner. Southeast corner. Circle, folks. Follow your,
pin,
now you're following
circle. Sovereignty, the spell Queen. Look, watch out for the reflect orbs. There's one right in the middle.
Get in mid.
Get in the bubble. And next up is an Imperial Equity, so raid wide. Ether shield if you have it. Alright, it's gonna be lamp oil, rope bombs, and it might not.
Get ready to.
Tethers to large. Everyone else is small. Knockback prevention now. Don't stand in the blue. And you're gonna move around in your bomb.
If you had a tether, move it into an explosion right now.
Yes, if you drop an early, hit an explosion. Next up is going to be the soft Enrage sequence. Main tanks ether shield now. And then when that's about to run out, off tanks ether shield.
Sorry, I should have corrected you on chest too. It's my fault.
I tried something. I tried something new there. Well, not new. It's something that I did do in the static when I was calling, and I forgot what I had to do. So what I usually do there is that in order to help me, I identify the pinch of one side first. So the two that I because they first appear but without numbers. So what I do first is that in case it's really easily noticeable, I look, if like the pinch is really obvious, then I look at that one. And then what I forgot to do is change to the other two if the other safe spot is served.
You also just started on the wrong side, unfortunately.
No, yeah, that's because that's what I mentioned.
Oh, okay.
I forgot to change because of the save spot, so I was looking at the 2 wrong ones. There, yeah.
That's all right. It happens.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, nice pull.
For those who haven't done it before, calling queen is hard. So.
Yeah, it's fine.
That
was hard.
I was
Oh
trying
yeah,
to,
that was
like-
hard in H. Yeah, there is no resist here.
I was trying to do it myself, like on my own end, and I'm just like, wow, there's a lot of shit to look at.
No, I really should have said something. I didn't.
It's fine. It's fine.
I am quite proud of myself that I was able to do chess 2 again by myself, but this time I wasn't lagging.
Oh, nice.
Also, in the very first chess one, there was 1/2 square too far.
I should have called over you two. That's my bad.
That's fine too. The thing is that I blanked out because well, not a blank out. Is that I was like, wait, can this? I was following. I think Iron's one. The thing is, I was like, wait, can we stand? Like,
Basically, middle was safe to start, but it wasn't safe.
Yeah, no, I didn't know. Or I hadn't realized that the middle can be safe to start, and I was like, this doesn't look right. There's a robot headed my direction now. There's like, it's a little bit weird. I panicked a little bit there. So I didn't notice the robot behind me. But yeah, now I know that, yeah, you can start in the middle too.
Yeah.
And then move.
All we needed to do there was just be in the,
stop short. Stop short, yeah.
Right.
Yes.
It was 1 over and like it was like southeast of her, right?
Well, we start directly south of her because it was
directly south of her.
But
that
then
was
we would go 1 to the right. Yeah.
1 to the right,
1 to the right. Yeah.
The issue is I was 1/2 square too far south, and I don't know why I did that because I've never done that before. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, and when I saw that, I had already identified that one was heading in our direction. So.
Then I saw everyone running to the left, and I was like, "Oh shit, they're gonna die."
Right. Yes.
Thank you, caller, and thank you for seeing it.
Yeah. I think. Let's see.
Yeah,
I'll
thank
try.
you so much for calling.
Yeah, of course. I don't know. Are you going to do this also next week? I'm not sure. If
Yeah, I am.
Okay, I'll try it again there.
Oh, maybe I'll get to raise my hand some more.
Nice. But everyone did pretty well on Stig, so that's good. We didn't wipe on Stig, which is the good part, because Stig is wipeable. So yeah.
Honestly, one-shotting Stig is perfectly fine, especially since a lot of people were new.
Yeah. We made it all the way to
That was
Queen.
really good.
I also had to
was
use
great.
like big explanation for Queen and Stig. It's a lot. I think. Let's see.
It's just practice.
No. Yeah, no. The thing is, well, yeah. I mean, like I said, I have called Super Chess before, but then I think I just mainly. Oh well, I mean, I haven't in a long time because we haven't gotten. Yeah, we haven't gotten there in a bit. So yeah. The thing is that that pinch strategy served me so well for the static, because then it's not these two. I look at the other two. Those are safe. That's how is Abel? Are you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, good. That's how, like, in one time, you remember how I managed to correct his callouts?
Yeah.
It's because I immediately saw the two that we needed to look at.
Like you did great. I know that one got a little wonky, but like you said, it's your first time primary calling it.
Yeah,
so.
primary calling it. Oh yeah, too. So the other thing is that obviously, like, I didn't have to call everything else, so I just focus on Super Chess.
Yeah. No, we're all learning here.
Of course. Yes.
The upside is now everyone's on queen progression, so you can go to.
Oh yeah, so now I don't have to, like,
you don't have to worry about just going to DA. You can go straight to queen. You don't have to do fight explanations,
well,
so you can
you
get
always
super
have to.
knight, all that good
Yeah.
stuff.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and we'll be able to get probably 2 pulls on it then, and really get some good practice on it ourselves as players, and then also.
Oh, the other thing is, what is another thing? Oh, I didn't do the Well, I mean, I still tried to call, like, everything as well. Like, it's not like I saw that chess one and I was like, game over, man, game over. I didn't.
Yeah.
I continued there.
Thank you for the run, but I've been in DC for like 10 hours now. I need a break.
Yeah,
You
should.
Yeah, there's some gamers in chat who has been. Oh, I hope you all enjoyed at least my Halloween jokes and memes. Happy Halloween to everyone. The spookiest thing was that I purposely wiped us there because I wanted like one final scare for Halloween. I thought that it would be really terrifying if I messed up a call.
Bro, you told me November 1st. What's up with that, man? You're late.
Oh wait. Oh no. Yeah, we might have pulled on November 1st. Oh no.
No, he's good. It's still West Coast time here.
Oh yeah, let's go. So yeah, Halloween. My Halloween memes.
Yeah.
We enjoyed in jokes. Making everything, just a little more enjoyable. So
it was great.
Joyer, yes. I believe it's
I
in...
I have it.
Okay, there you go. I think it's in the resources chat too, but if it's not, we should put it in there.
We should. Would you like to do the honors? I don't think it is, actually.
I think you should do it. You're the one who
I can't. I'm not allowed to post because I'm not sure.
Why isn't the Minecraft cow die? Okay, no.
Yeah, the fact that the maze patterns aren't in the dual proc.
I mean, to be fair, okay, so obviously not the Minecraft cow diagrams, but the bird's eye view might be useful. Although I have to like modify.
Oh, Lico, I've already stolen it. I'm using it for my progress now. Thank you.
Oh yeah, the
I will
bird's eye
credit
view
you
is,
every time I use it.
The bird's eye view is certainly, I think, the best because like I've seen and not like I think I've Googled it. I've looked at videos. And not many people. I think people are just like, they don't want to draw out the bird's eye view of the arena.
Quick question: did we already do an ad prog roll, or do we need to do it still? Because we have logs now.
Do that still. Yeah, but somebody just posted logs, so.
I'll do it right.
Yeah, feel free to use those Minecraft cow diagrams. I made them very hastily, like I think 10 minutes before one raid, because I was like, I have a feeling we'll get to Stig.
And then we got the Stig.
Oh yeah, and then we got the Stig, and it's like, a little bit embarrassing because I didn't even make them in Microsoft Paint. I made them in Microsoft OneNote, which is
dude. OneNote is so fucking good. No man, OneNote is fucking amazing.
No, yeah, obviously it's amazing. The thing is that I find it a little funny. It's like, I didn't like take out like I don't know GIMP or something or like a Photoshop. I just did it in one. I mean, oh yeah, and that's just my handwriting. I could probably also like type it out. I think I promised. I think I said that I was gonna type it out, but then I was like, this diagrams.
Wow, Prima one shot it. You don't see
that.
Whoa. Lico, question: do you want feedback as a fellow caller, just in general?
Oh yes, of course.
Okay, I'll DM you later then.
Oh yeah, that would be great. Yeah. Because I'm still fairly new to like entirely calling the DRS thing. I only like in my static I only backup called, and then I also called out the trash fights because I just started on Daho and then I just continued.
I will give you the same constructive criticism Fi gave me.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Well, thank you so much for coming, everybody that came to help out. Thank you to everyone that came ready to learn and step up, and we got to Queen. I'm really excited about that. I'm so glad we got to see Queen. Like, we got to the Enrage. So,
yes,
yeah. Really, really great, guys. Thank you all so much.
I'm just curious for the TA people, if there's still any in here. Did anyone get through TA without dying at all? For those that were on TA prog? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you? I should have called.
No.
When I when I saw that 2% on pipe game, I was like, should I tell them not to greet? No, they wouldn't, right? Okay, no. That wasn't my stuff. No, it was like.
Hey, nice, Adris. Good shit.
I just struggle on the second pipe game if I have where my brand cancels out my other thing because I have no clue how to find the clear square.
Honest to God, like it's completely fine to just stop doing DPS for a couple seconds.
Yes.
Like that fight is nowhere near the tight fight it used to be in 5.5. It's not even remotely close to her Enrage. So you can just stop DPSing.
The reason why we get to Enrage there is usually people dying to mechanics, not damage, usually. I mean, usually it's that.
I did see a lot of people were doing the old intercards on swords, and you could tell Ari and I were both like, stop going here, stop going here, stop going here.
Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it.
Please, we care about you. We just want to see you happy. You're gonna die.
Yeah.
But people will get that with practice.
Even after 6 clears, I have to look at the diagram, the arrows diagram with colors on it.
That's what works for you. That's what works for you. There's nothing wrong with that.
As I already mentioned, I will always be a finger trace gamer. I don't know why I do it. It's just
don't worry. I call normal or inverted, and then I sit there and I trace my own line.
What's funny is I used to be a tracer, and then I got so used to looking at the chart on Arya's mystery prog. No one put pipe game in Discord, and I died because I didn't have it. And I was like, I'll put up pipe game in Discord for everyone else. So because now I'm just so used. Because as a caller, it's really nice. Like I can just focus on the timing and the beats, and just look at the chart myself at like last minute.
True.
Whereas
I've never looked past the first two. I've never looked past the first 2 legs of the pipe game. I don't know what's on like the right side of the pipe game. It's only like that first leg for me.
That time was
column for me personally.
That time was there was a spooky monster on the other side.
Oh,
Halloween monster.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm a weenie, so it's probably
Ari's not a fan of spooks.
I've been playing a lot of Cultist Simulator recently, Rare. And,
that game's really good. That game is
really
solid.
Fun. And literally once a minute. So I go in. I go into the. I go dream about the woods. And every minute I scare myself when the scenery changes. I've been so mad. Every minute.
That game is so solid though.
It's so fun.
The only problem I have with that game is I inevitably hit a point where I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do.
Right. Yeah, I'll play that game that's one of the games where I'll start playing it at like 7 in the evening, and then I'll look up and it's 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
The issue is like I spend so much of it being like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to do this anyway, and then like it does something really interesting, and I'm like, oh god, now I have to keep going.
Or if you're me, you'll do the same thing over and over again, forgetting that you just did that thing.
Oh my god, I spent all of today being like, I don't know how to get more vitality to get more health, so I'm just not gonna run with 1 health.
Guess I'll die.
Time. Oh my god, it was so funny. And then like Sheep and Asta were just like, what the fuck are you doing? Where's your health? I was like, I don't want to get more health. Meanwhile, sitting with like 5 reasoning, just like off to the side because I figured that one out.
With the reasoning,
right?
No, it's fine.
Honestly, I don't mind dying in Cultist Simulator because you usually get a better character afterwards.
Yeah.
That game like ate 2 weeks of my life, and now every time I try to play it again, I'm like, but I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight if I